Well, hi everybody, I'm Doc Miles of Doc Miles Photo Tours, San Francisco and Yosemite, and I'm one of the Loop Brothers from Loop Brothers Photo Adventures, conducting workshops throughout the West. You can find us at www.loopbrothers.com, that's L-O-U-P-E, brothers.com, or you can find me at www.docmiles.com. So today we're going to do a Yosemite makeover. I'm going to take a photograph that was taken in Yosemite that didn't look so good from right out of the chute, but we're going to make it better. So I'm going to take a photograph that was taken in the middle of winter with no leaves and not much snow in Yosemite National Park in the middle of the afternoon to make it even worse on a day where the sky wasn't quite so beautifully blue like it normally is. And I'm going to take this, try to get Lightroom CC 2018 to get it to pop and rescue this photograph from kind of how flat it is right now. So the first thing I do to every photograph is I go down here to the camera, enable camera profile corrections. That just basically gives me the correction, takes out the barrel distortion, and remove any chromatic aberration or fringing that I have up along the mountains with the contrast. And then I'll sharpen it a little bit, as I do with every photograph. Probably bring it up to around 54 and a 1.4 radius and maybe a 34 detail. So now that's sharpened. Maybe take the sky so it doesn't get too sharp and mask it out. Then with Adobe Creative Cloud 2018 version 7.1, the auto button has really improved a lot. It's been re-engineered to use machine learning, and it's stored the metadata from over 30,000 photographs in the program, and it will compare your photograph with all the detail from the other photograph and try to do the best job possible in adjusting the sliders. In this case, it went a little too crazy with the highlights, so I can just bring that back down. So this is the before and that's the after. It looks okay. Nothing to write home about. So I'm going to reset it and take another approach. First thing I'm going to try is something that's tucked away down here that most people don't know about and how to use it, is camera profiles. These are the profiles for the camera that the photograph was taken with. For example, this is a Nikon D850. I'm going to go down here to Camera Vivid because I want more color, more pop. And it's going to really do a nice job of making that stand out a little bit more. But you know what? I'm still not happy with that. So one thing about the camera profiles, it doesn't change any sliders. It sits there over the top of the picture and basically gives it an overall vivid look, but it doesn't adjust anything. So once you've done that, you have to go to make adjustments to it if you want to improve it. Well, I've got a nice little preset over here called Adobe. It's over here. I've got a few presets, folks. It's called Auto Enhance. Oh, if I can find it. Here we go. Auto Enhance Nikon Vivid. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking a preset that's just the same as the camera profile, and I'm laying it over the top of it. So now look at the difference. Here's before and here's after. A really nice pop to it. So I could stop here and I could say, okay, that's a nice picture of Yosemite Falls at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Blue sky, looks pretty good. But I want to make it look even better. I want to make it look like it was sunrise. So with that, I'm going to take and get a circle, and I'm going to put it on the mountain here, like this. I'm going to drop it down, right, something like that, and I'm going to give it some color. I'm going to give it a sunrise color. And that's kind of the way the sun would hit if I were there in the morning. It would just start to light up that mountain from an angle, and it would give it a nice glow like that. I could do that again. I could duplicate this, or I could go and get a new one. Put that right here, because I really want it to look like it's the actual sunrise. give it the same treatment, and maybe enhance it up here a little bit like this. Pop that up. Okay. So now we're looking pretty good. It's a subtle change, but it's a sunlight anyway. And now here's the before. Whoops, that's the whole before, and that's the whole after. Okay? Now, anything you do to the mountain, you're going to have to do to the reflection. So again, I'm going to come down here, get a new one, and apply my color. Now, when I apply this color, it's going to be a lot more orange, a lot more glow, because the bottom of the river is filled with gold dead aspen leaves, and it's reflecting off the bottom of the river, so it's already orange enough. I can go right here in my color slider and fade that back a little bit. Just drop it down like that so that it's just a little bit of glow. Now, if you actually were there at sunrise, this would be a lot more yellow in the water just because it is reflecting off the bottom. So then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to get a new one, and I'm just going to drop it here like this, and I'm going to give it the same treatment. This, drop that, drop this back a little bit so that it's not quite so bad, and there you go. So that's pretty good. So this is the before, and there's the after. And I think you can see how we rescued that photograph and gave it a nice tonality, a nice color pop, and it's nice. It's turned out pretty well. So if you like these tutorials and you want to see more, click the like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to, if you're in the area and you want a photographic tour of San Francisco, I'm Doc Miles Photography Tours, and I can be reached at www.docmiles.com. I do sunrise, sunset tours, midday tours, Yosemite tours. Also, I am one of the Loop Brothers Photo Adventures workshop partners, and if you want to go on a workshop in the West, be it Bryce Canyon, Grand Staircase, Death Valley, Valley of Fire, Nevada, Eastern Oregon, Oregon Coast, Western Oregon, and Eastern Sierras in Yosemite, look us up at www.loopbrothers.com. That's LOUPE brothers.com. And hope to see you soon. Thank you.